Okay, thank you for coming, everybody. And today we're going to talk about, thank you, we're going to talk about what is health. Okay, so in your mind, what do you think is health? How would you define health?
Pain.
Lack of pain.
Lack of pain.
Being able to do things.
No disease.
No disease. Be able to do things. Feeling good, looking good. Okay. So let's look at dictionary definition of what is health. Okay. Health is, according to the Dorland's Medical Dictionary, health is a state of optimal mental, physical, and social well-being, not merely the absence of disease and infirmities. And so it's a combination of mental, physical, and social. And if you don't have Dorland's Medical Dictionary at home, which most of us don't, we have Webster. Let's look at what Webster says. It's a condition of wholeness in which all the organs are functioning at 100% all the time. Are functioning at 100% all the time. That's pretty difficult to attain, I would think.
Yeah.
And how do we know if our organs are functioning at 100% of the time? Okay. And another thing with health is that a lot of times, let's say you ate an egg sandwich that has been out for 10 hours, you didn't know. And after you ate it, you started to throw up, feel dizzy, nauseous. Do you feel good?
No.
But do you think you're healthy?
Maybe.
You're healthy in the sense that your immune system is functioning properly. Okay. Now, if you ate an egg sandwich that has been out for 10 hours and your immune system is not functioning properly, you probably won't throw up right away, and then the poison will probably go into your body and then start to take effects that you don't want. Okay. So not feeling good could be a sign of health. On the other hand, we all know about, there's this great employee, has been at work for 20 years, never take a day off, never take a sick day, never take a vacation. He's always on time, always working hard, and then all of a sudden, he's killed over with heart attack. He felt good, he looked good, even 2 days or a day before the heart attack. Now, a week before his heart attack, do you think he was healthy?
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay, so feeling good and looking good doesn't necessarily mean healthy. Okay. So, health is really hard to, we can't go by feeling. By the time you feel something, you have already lost 50% of your function. So that's why medical world, they really emphasize on exams. Because by the time you feel the cancer, it's usually already in the end stage. Okay, so we don't want to go by feeling. Okay, another topic, the next topic we're going to talk about is how do we attain health, if health is so important. Okay, there are 5 facets of health. First is proper exercise. Tell me, what do you think is proper exercise? An hour at the gym a day?
Yeah. And I guess most people say 30 minutes of at least walking is good every day.
Some sort of cardio.
Some
workout.
sort of cardio, exactly. I agree. Any exercise is better than no exercise. Okay. You don't have to work out really hard 2 hours at the gym every day, but even just 30 minutes of walking with your loved one is excellent. Okay. And then proper nutrition. Why is nutrition so important?
You are what you eat.
You are what you eat. Exactly. Proper nutrition. Proper nutrition. We all know about the story of 3 little piglet, okay? You can build a house with hay or wood or bricks, okay? So you are what you eat. So let's see. I don't have a picture of a cell. A cell. Our body is made out of organs. Organs are made out of cells. So the skin cells, you have lung cells, heart cells, intestinal cells, every part of the body is made of different type of cells. Now, but all cells have the same components. There's a cell membrane, there's a nucleus, there's mitochondria, there's DNA in the nucleus. So what do you think is the most important part of a cell?
The chromosome.
The chromosome is very important. But the latest research say the most important, the brain of a cell is the cell membrane. Because it's like 911. Okay, who got blamed first? It's the custom. The custom at the airport, they got blamed. How did you let these people come in? Okay, why didn't you do your job? You should have caught those people, you should have noticed it, etc. Same thing like a cell membrane. The cell membrane knows, it's very smart. It knows what to let in, what not to let in. Now the cell membrane is made up of fatty acid. It's made out of fat. So if you eat good fat, you have smart cell membrane. If you eat bad fat, you don't have properly functioning cell membrane. And when your cell membrane doesn't function properly, then it lets in stuff that it shouldn't be let in, and then it keeps the good stuff out. Okay, then your cell starts to not function so well. So that's one of the reasons why proper nutrition is also very important. And then your body also needs all kinds of nutrients, etc. You need to have a balanced diet. And next is proper rest. So children, if they don't rest, they don't grow. When they rest is when they grow. Adults, when we rest is when our cancer cells gets destroyed. Okay. Our body constantly makes cancer cells. It makes mistakes. But with a proper immune system, it kills the cancer cells. It recognizes it and it destroys it in time before it gets out of hand. Now, that usually happens when you rest. Okay, now if you don't rest or if you don't get enough rest that you need, then that doesn't happen. So how much rest is proper rest?
4 hours.
4 hours?
8 hours.
8 hours?
I thought it was different per person.
Different for people?
Yeah.
I heard actually you're supposed to sleep like 4 hours, get up for a while, and then sleep again. Like that's how traditionally people used
Yeah.
to sleep.
Are you joking with me?
No, that's what it used to be.
like
It's true.
back in the days, like long time ago in history, before like electric lights and everything stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Why?
people used to go to because like when sun goes down,
Uh-huh.
it was dark,
Uh-huh.
and they didn't have too much
Electricity.
artificial lighting.
Uh-huh.
So they would go to sleep early,
Uh-huh.
and then sometime in the middle of the night, they would get up and, for a couple hours, and they would go back to sleep.
Why? Why do they want to get up in the middle of the night for a couple hours?
Because you can't sleep for that long, I guess.
Have you ever heard of that? I do know this. Our body, the sleep,
Pattern.
yeah, the REM or whatever, the pattern, it
Mhm.
goes at about 2 4-hour cycle.
Yeah.
So every 2, 4. So if you only can sleep a short period of time, so try to cut it into 2, 4,
Yeah.
6, or 8. So maybe that's why they wake up in 4 hours.
Because that's what I heard.
I
Four
don't know.
4 hours
I
at
don't
a
know.
time.
But different for different people. Some people, they only need 4. Some people, they need 8.
Yeah.
I need 7 to 8 at least.
Well,
So how do you know how many hours do you need?
Your body tells you, right? Like
Yeah.
if you're awake, like
But how do you find out? How do you listen to your body?
if you're not tired.
if you're not tired.
So you wake up naturally,
Or when you
Uh-huh.
wake up, you don't feel like so like.
Yeah.
groggy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
groggy.
But sometimes if you sleep too much, you feel groggy.
Yeah.
too.
So let's say if you go to bed at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
and then you just let yourself wake up naturally.
Yeah.
Do you think that's good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best way to find out how many hours you sleep is go to bed at 10.
10.
Yeah.
Because if you go to bed too late, because our bodies still have a body clock. It still has a body clock. So if you go to bed too late, then it's not accurate.
Because you still wake up at a certain time.
Not necessarily, but so let's say if you sleep 8 hours from 10 to 6, the rest you get from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. is not the same as the rest you will get from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Yeah. Yeah.
So sleeping at night is not the same as sleeping at daytime. Okay, our body still has a body clock.
Yeah.
Okay, so to find out how many hours you need, the best way is to go to bed at 10 p.m. and then just wake up naturally. Positive mental attitude. Okay, what does the proverb say? A grieving heart can dry up the bone. Is that what it says?
He actually said it gives you cancer in your bones. Decays.
So
Yeah.
mental attitude. So remember when you're going back. So it's like mental, physical, social. It all ties together.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the fifth element is proper nerve supply. Okay, so we're going to talk in a minute. We're going to talk about what is proper nerve supply and why is proper nerve supply so important. Okay, so I want to point out that 1 through 4, the first 4 points are under your control.
Yes.
Only the 5th point is under a chiropractor's control. Okay, so you're thinking, so there are 5 points. So if I just do 4 out of 5, really diligently, that should be okay, right? That's 80%. 80% cover should be fine. So let's just say, assuming you come in for care, you have a very happy personality, and you sleep at night, you also exercise, but you eat a pint of ice cream every night.
Terrible.
You'll have a positive mental attitude. But
Yeah. Now, do you think we're going to have a healthy heart there?
No.
Okay. So also another scenario. Okay, you also come in for, you check your nerve supply every month, every 2 weeks, and then you have very happy personality, you rest, you are very, you really watch what you eat. Okay, organic, vegetarian, vegan, everything. But you don't exercise. Okay, our muscle is like corporate budget. You either use it or you lose it. So if you don't use your muscle, you will lose your muscle. That puts extra stress on your joint, extra stress on your bone, and then et cetera, et cetera. Also, your organ needs exercise to help it function properly. Like your intestine, your digestive system definitely needs exercise. Okay, so let's talk about what is nerve supply and why is proper nerve supply so important.